class. My name is Aiden Morgan, and today I will be discussing why mental health and wellness classes should be added to school curriculum and why this will be beneficial to students as they mature into young adults. This is my audience, Ella Castro. According to Johns Hopkins, there are 2.2 million children between the ages 12 and 17 with depression. If those students have had any experience like mine, then their exposure to discussions about mental health has been limited to 1 to 2 times a year when a speaker would come in for an hour and speak. Imagine if these students for an hour a day learned about the ins and outs of mental health and the challenges that come with it. They would be more educated on their illness rather than left in the dark, wondering why they feel the way they feel. They would know how and where to get help, along with being more experienced in how to express themselves and helping others. According to Brain Force, suicide is the third leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24. Johns Hopkins estimates the rate of young children experiencing major depression has jumped 40% since 2005. Teen suicide rates are also surging as they have tripled from 2007 in men ages 15 to 19 and for women the same ages as they have doubled. Nearly 9% of high schoolers attempt suicide every year. As stated by the National Alliance on Mental Health, 64% of students that drop out of college do so because of mental health problems. Of the 64%, only 14% sought out for help. According to the National College Health Risks Behavior Survey, 10.3% of college students have seriously considered suicide in the past 12 months. According to the American College Health Association National College Health Assessment, on average, 24,000 college students attempt suicide every year and 1,100 students are successful. With all of that said, students are not taught anywhere near enough about their mental well-being within schools, and this leads to poor awareness, which leads to the data you just heard. As you can see, mental health is a huge and growing problem our students are facing, and it is obvious that steps need to be taken for improvement. To recap, suicide is the third leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24. 90% of those kids had an underlying mental illness and were never properly taught of the reality of mental illness. What do I mean by this? If we can help students understand their mental health, we can help prevent them from taking drastic and permanent measures about an issue that is temporary. Whenever students are not taught about their well-being, the end result is students not reaching out for help when it is needed or offered. If a teacher or an authoritative figure spoke out about mental health more regularly, it would give students confidence to speak up when facing their own battles. Not only would it be educating the students, but it would also be beneficial to the teachers. Teachers would have an easier time identifying mental health issues and being able to get a jump start on dealing with them before they start to spiral out of control. Being taught early about mental health can help reduce the amount of bullying that goes on within our schools. When children aren't taught the realities of mental health difficulties, they don't fully understand the impact of playful banter or straight up bullying has on someone else. The only way things like this will change is if we educate our children. To learn and to be educated about mental health is a life skill that I believe every single person should develop, as it is important not only for themselves, but everyone around them. The core of these classes should be to prepare students to improve their or someone else's mental health and physical well-being. This class should be required by the school as it is equally, if not more important than physical education. This class over the course of a year should teach the kids an abundant amount of information over mental health, but some of the key information would be 1, getting rid of the stigma around mental health. 2, understanding mental health and mental illness. 3, in-depth information regarding the different types of mental illness. 4, experiences and examples of mental illness. 5, how to seek help and find support. And 6, importance of positive mental health. To reiterate, there is 2.2 million children from ages 12 to 17 suffering from depression, and suicide is the third leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24. This is an evident problem that needs fixing, which is why mental health and wellness classes need to be added to the curriculum fast. This class can slow down the progressive rate of suicide and help children live a happier and more educated life. And something I just found out today was Lindenwood, which is back where I'm from, is having this Friday off because there's been multiple suicides this year. And I think that goes with what we're talking about today. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy my speech.